We hot.
Here. All right, man. Let's fucking talk about it. I don't even want to do the fucking no cap recap. I want to talk about this Aljamain shit because I'm confused.
Whoa.
Confused.
Oh, that little vibe came on. But
I'm confused.
I know. It seemed like it's a lot more going on. Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I would.
Make sure I'm not the only one.
I don't know if I would necessarily say bullshit.
Inconsistency, because I'm not sure how you pull out of a fight and then turn around and put sparring pictures on your IG. No, we'll talk about it.
We going. See, you already popping off with the bullshit because, like, you already know it's so many technicalities all inside of this that we can't even really like. That we already don't even know about. So
that's true.
But we here, bro. How was your week, bro? So far, how was your how's things?
Good, man. You looking at your new sales rep?
Okay,
and, but it's been good. It's been a good week, brother. How about you?
Yeah, pushing, bro. Like
always,
just pushing, working, getting this money. My neck hurt from jujitsu. Okay. Yeah. We all. That's what people. No, and it's dumb shit. I hurt myself off of dumb shit. It's like we doing front rolls like in the beginning warm up. we doing warm ups and I'm doing front rolls and I don't know, like when I'm doing them I don't feel them, but that's when I'm standing up and I'm like, damn, like nothing. It don't hurt when I roll. Like it be the dumbest things that where I get those little nicks and tweaks and stuff like that.
Hell yeah, I feel that.
Yeah. Wow, because my son, he the other night we were like, because he came back from training, so we was just kind of like going over some stuff for him to look over and just to be mindful of and stuff. And then I don't know where I bumped him, but I think we were working on like side control or something. And then that's when I bumped him and made him bite his tongue on accident. And he was like, yeah, it wasn't bad at all. It was enough to be like, ouch. And then that's when he put his tongue out and he was like, you see it? I was like, yeah, you bleeding a little bit. He was like, I'm like, oh my goodness. He act like about everything. Like, boy, you be slamming and rolling and all that all the time. And anytime there's some blood, like he don't even know. Once he know about the blood, that's when he worried. And then this morning we was in class and just practicing training fundamental stuff, working on sweeps. So from the bottom, and I was rolling with B. I was rolling with my wife, and then that's when I don't know what happened today. I accidentally made her bite her tongue today, so they've been getting.
What's up with you? Man, angry.
No, do it. Hey, is it really me or do people got their mouth open while they rolling? Know not to roll with your mouth.
Protect yourself at all times.
Protect yourself at all times. That's what I'm saying. But they kind of talk about the common denominator type shit. But and we got some other announcements going on in this show, like big announcements. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rod with the new job. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just elevating, bro. Because you know what I'm saying? Like this what we do right here. This is elevating to a point where it's a celebration now. Because, bro, like we're being listened to in all the states in the United States. Every state we have listeners, and also we're now international. Well, we've been international, and it's not like a little spotty. It's like it's picking up, bro.
Vibes,
because
vibes.
people want this. So that's the big news. The big news was just that we have now officially have listeners in every state, and we officially have over 20 and 20. I might be underselling. I'm gonna come back with the number later, or we gonna have them to put it up in the video, but 20 was just, I was just looking and was like, oh my gosh, Dublin, like, you know what I'm saying, like France, Germany, like all over Germany is crazy. in Russia as well. I think it's the fact that how much we be hitting on that Peter Yan and Aljamain Sterling.
They love us. They love us out there.
No, they love you. They love you. They ain't gonna love me. They love you. The only way I'm getting my Russia pass is through Hot Take Rod.
Hey, bro, we good in Russia, bro. Just come on, bro. We good. Let's get it.
Hey, nah, bro. But it's good. I just wanted to throw that news out there. It's just good, like, cause I was noticing that there's people listening, so it's just like, where's the growth happening? And I just had to like kind of do some research, and I'm like, right. This thing is happening. This thing is happening from us just starting, like us being on the phone, from talking for hours, and just be like, God damn, like, bro, we need to make this podcast happen, bro. And plus us like growing up from like high school, like and up, like being close brothers from high school to now, you know what I'm saying? Like over what 10 years later?
Over 10.
You know what I'm saying?
10. Yeah.
Longevity, and it's all longevity. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, like people that's not actually blood related that just stay close like that if they ain't solid. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just like it's some solidarity right there. You know what I'm saying? It's some solitaire right there.
And it's good to see, bro. It's good to see our work. You know what I'm saying? We're doing this out of the love for the sport and the art that is martial arts. So we appreciate y'all tapping in with us. Stay locked in, stay at the table. You know what I'm saying? We always eating at the table. So
yeah,
we love y'all. We love everybody who's viewed us, who's gonna view us, who's thinking about viewing us, but still don't know. Come on, tap in.
Like, exactly. You. It's just like,
got you.
It's like, got you. The thing about it is, like, the way that our content works here is just like, you're gonna find your way here eventually. Like, that's how it is. Like, eventually, like, there's gonna be a hot take that, like, because like our take is, it's a lot of things that we're gonna get into it. Like, we appreciate y'all rocking with us. We got to do it the way we do it in the first place. It's the RoundHouse RoundTable. It's me, Amani T, and I got my brother, the guy, the GOAT, Hot Take Rod,
my guy
in the building. Let's get it.
I swear my glow up in lightning. Hot, yeah, something like lightning. This shit a hit on my psychic. She want me lick, I'm excited. See, I feel that's my business, and that's why I'm business minded. Need a push, get behind it. It's science, apply it. Worst come to worst, you tried it. Get it bad, get inspired. Shoot your shot, just the effort. I admire. You're hired, ain't looking for friends at this point. My circle is small as a point. Yeah, I'd rather send an invoice than hearing a fake on their voice. It sound like a business report. Don't fuck with the business.
One part of the RoundHouse RoundTable, me, Armani T, and I got my homie, my brother.
It's the ROD. Let's get it, man.
Let's talk about it.
Say please. That's one, please. Don't need. No one has two, please. Don't leave.
Going on because I'm sipping a little bit since
I know my man got the Kanye shades on, boy.
Yeah, because bro, like, because one, because this a late show. We hitting a late show tonight. This the late show tonight. So it is after this, and we're gonna be getting with the production team, cutting and snipping, getting things together. You know what I'm saying? So no cap recap.
I said, let's jump into it, man. There's got to be a quick one, because
it's got to be a quick one because Rod got all this shit on his chest.
I got some.
He got to speak on all this shit. All right. Don't worry about it. We're gonna talk about it though.
Yes, sir.
We are definitely gonna talk about it first. Like, boom! Shout out to Zoom.
You know what trips me out, bro? Okay, so we've all competed in sports before, so we know the feeling of when you lost a contest or you won a contest. What kills me is like the guys that clearly lost a fight that still choose to raise their hand at the end of the fight or with the ref. Like, I understand like keeping your spirits high, but bro, if you clearly lost the fight, let's put our hand down. Like, you look dumb. Yeah, why you got your arms up, bro?
That's a weird thing, because it could be so many things that are like going through their head. They could be like, okay, we both put it all out there on the line.
Yeah.
Or two, like this, like, you know what I'm saying? It was a great performance. Like, or some people be so into it, they really think that they won. Or I don't know if it's some type of like unspoken thing where the confidence plays a factor with the judges, like even the slightest percent. like if it's like a decision and the judges and it was a close fight and you finish the fight and you like, man, I don't think I did it. You know what I'm saying? The judges I wonder if the judges ever, like, even if the judges can smell that from somebody, would that affect the judging and how they, because these guys, the judges, they gotta judge dominance and shit like that, judge assertiveness, and so they got small little intricacies where they can win off of.
Very small. That's the crazy part. It's very small. Very small.
See, the thing about this past card was it was like fireworks, but like some things that stuck out was Malarkey.
God, he looked good, man.
And Devontae Smith. Yeah. I thought Devontae Smith came in looking sharp, but Malarkey just kind of like overwhelmed him. That's the only thing that I can see for that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
sure. I definitely agree with that. Yeah.
And then Antonia Shevchenko.
She got dominated.
Casey O'Neill.
Does she train with her sister?
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yes, she trains with her sister. Okay. Yeah, she trains with her. Yes, she trains with her sister.
You started the bullshit already.
Hey, but no, I think that I think just like Shevchenko had to come through and learn some things, but she just happened to be a fast learner. Just how it go. But Casey O'Neill's a problem, and then she was going to eventually have to see somebody like Casey O'Neill, but I thought they would try to kind of coddle, Shevchenko on her way up, but I don't know.
Not everybody gets that. Yeah. Everybody, what you call it? The pinky promise? Not everybody gets the pinky promise.
Everybody don't get a Sean Shelby, Corey Sandhagen pinky promise.
Right.
Joe Slecki, Jared Gordon, that was split decision, which I think was it was weird because I thought that was a unanimous decision.
For Gordon or Selecki, because I like the UD. I just felt like he went the wrong way. I mean, really? I'm sorry. I like the split.
Really?
I just felt, yeah. That's how I felt it was that close. Yeah, but
he was pouring it on.
Selecki was still doing this thing. He was still landing his shots.
Jared Gordon had his control. It was, even though like I don't know. I don't know. I think like the takedowns would have.
I think the clinch strikes got it for him.
That's what I'm saying. It's like clinch.
Yeah, them clinch strikes probably is the what I'm saying, the difference maker.
That's what I'm saying. The takedowns made the difference for this.
For sure. Yeah, absolutely.
That's
absolutely. Oh, shout out! We can't forget. Shout out Beth Correa, legend. She laid the gloves down in the octagon. She retired.
Oh yeah.
So big ups to her. Want to give her flowers. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out to Beth Correa for sure. Hate to see that she went out with a loss, but you know what I'm saying, she went out on her horse. Yeah,
but
Rosa, I can respect that.
Rosa don't. Yeah, you already know how Rosa was. They ain't try to give her no love on her way out.
Fed her to the wolf.
Oh God, they ain't really try that. I'm gonna talk about Real One Infinity. That's a brand of quality knit, quality fashion, quality wear, just for you. Real One Infinity.
All right, so are we? So you gave your prediction for Izzy, right? No matter what. Main card? We main carding it now?
Yeah, main carding. Yeah. So Alex Hernandez, I think he looked good. I think that was just like he, some guys they on different levels and they're gonna keep showing you that they need different competition until they get different competition. So I think that's where he at right now. Misha Serkinov, I think he went down in weight. I thought he was going to win. I was hoping he was going to win, but that's when he started doing fake stuff at the end. Like, what do you like? Fake the eye poke and stuff like that. Like,
trying to get those like buy time almost. Look like he was trying to buy time,
buying time, and like. What does that mean? Like that because going down weight can change a lot of things. You could be tired, you could be not tired, you could be weaker, you could be stronger. You know what I'm saying? Like so it's so many different factors that go inside of it. But like I think he was this kind of showed that he was kind of one-dimensional. Some guys are one-dimensional and then kind of get wins at the right time.
Right. I'm looking at the numbers now. Like, I mean,
the Nico Price Oliveira.
Shout out Nico. That's what I'm talking about. Nico Oliveira, Price. Like, you clearly
was that supposed to be no. Was that supposed to be unanimous? I don't know. But shout out Nico Price. Nico Price did his thing.
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't.
I went back and watched that fight, and I don't know about UD.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't know about UD.
I don't know. But Nico Price is the guy on the way up, and
yeah, Nico's definitely gonna be a problem.
But this doesn't, like, you can say he a problem, yeah, cool. But this doesn't really show, because you know what I'm saying, like, he lost against Pierre
Lima. Yeah, he lost to him.
So he lost against yeah, unanimous decision. And this one was supposed to be, I don't know how it was a unanimous decision, but these guys pretty much got similar styles. And I don't know if this win is really going to outshine that last loss, because it was a very close fight. Very close fight. I don't know about unanimous decision, but when you look at it on paper now, I guess it looks good.
Yeah, according to the numbers. Yeah, the numbers say you did.
The numbers, I'm like, oh my God, he did it.
Right.
He came back.
But what's crazy is how, you know what I'm saying, if you lose on them UFC 260s or whatever they are, you're getting bumped down to fight night. You're going down to JV, okay?
That's not true. That's not true. You losing on UFC events gets you title shots.
If you got the pinky promise in the bag.
If you got the pinky promise.
Not everybody got that, bro.
What do Yon got? What does Yon have? What does Yon have?
Please don't get me started, because you wanted to wait.
Like, all right, we gonna wait, but I'm just saying, God damn. That's what you be doing.
So we gonna wait. Because if we want to jump into it, we could just go ahead and skip Holland and Johnny Walker now and get it popping.
Yeah, because that Holland one, like, with the dope thing about
I hated that.
What did you want?
I just wanted to finish the fight. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I understand why it ended in a no contest. I get that. A headbutt, Kevin Holland was out of it. I mean, I get that. I understand that. But I feel like this was, you know what I'm saying, Kevin Holland's chance to really put things on notice. You noticed a little bit of the takedown defense that he's clearly been working on. And I just wanted to see what other parts.
But
they're fighting again in a month. So
okay, yeah.
I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping.
Okay, I think the takedown defense that he displayed was the takedown defense. I think that was the takedown defense that was supposed to be that he already had, pretty much. I feel like he already had that straight leg, lock one leg, and you know what I'm saying, shimmy the underhooks up. Like, there is a lot of things that I feel like he already had. So, like, I want to see Kevin Holland really take the wrestling thing serious. Like, media and everybody is going to say, well, Kevin Holland was doing a great job wrestling and doing all his wrestling, and he's going to Hendrick stand and all that. But think about it, bro. You know if you really putting in that work for that wrestling, for the wrestling, you know, practice on the ground, practice getting up off the ground. I'm saying, like, I'll keep understanding, like, I understand takedown defense is like the gateway to just getting on the ground. I understand that. But why not practice, like, being on the ground? Since everybody's going to try to take you down, and you have world-class wrestlers trying to take you down.
Yeah.
You don't have, like, just guys just coming at your knees trying to take you down. These guys, what Dawkins did was chain wrestle all the way till he got him to his knee. You know, even to the first part where he got him to his knee, there was so many ways that he could have taken him down from there. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was saying, like, even though Kevin Holland was throwing his hands and, you know, throwing those few leg kicks, that shit was wild. How he went out, him continuing to fight. That's wild. That's why we fuck with Kevin Holland in the first place, bro. because you know, like it ain't like we ain't about to just fuck with you if you don't got no heart. You know what I'm saying? Like
that boy got heart for
and he got heart, and his thing was to keep going and keep rocking out.
Right.
And he was like, I'm not that
more than we could say for some fighters.
I know, that's what I was about to say. he was like, what are you talking about? A no contest? He was like, no, I'm not that type. I'm not that type of fighter. I'm not that type of person. I'm not that type of person. I don't know. He made a kind of character, but
a character reference. He made a character.
I don't know. Yeah, I felt
they'll run it back somewhere. They'll run it back. I think Kevin Holland has been working off of the ground. I just don't think we had a big enough sample size to see it.
What kind of sample size would you like to have?
More than 1 round in 3 minutes and 43 seconds. I would love to see that. I would love to see him in deep waters. I would love to see him.
You want to see Kevin Holland in deep waters? No, I want to see him KO 2 people, and then that's when you could. I want to see Kevin Holland KO 2 people because
I know he could do that though. We know he can do that, but can he keep himself from drowning? You know what I'm saying? When a motherfucker take him to the 12-foot end of the pool.
No, you can do that in practice. You can do that in practice. You can do that in training. My thing is, it's like, do you see how like the only disconnect with Kevin Holland beating Brunson and beating Vettori was just them taking him down and being able to not be able to get up.
That's why I said I want to see him in deep waters. I know you could stand with these guys.
Like, yeah, but at the same time, they had him on the ground and did not finish him. Right. So it's just like deep waters. How deep do you have to be? Like I don't understand it. Like I'm just saying
we can get deep, sir.
That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying, like what having the shit beat out of him. Like I think him fighting that fight with Thiago Santos. I think that was deep waters, but he didn't get finished.
Right.
That's what I'm.
He's not gonna get finished. No.
Like, that's what I'm saying. But the wild thing about it was Kevin Holland was talking about. He was like, I don't get finished. I don't no,
which is true.
No, I don't know. He said I don't go out. I think that's what he was saying. I don't go out. And then like it's fucked up that these were the circumstances that he had to flash knockout. Like, yeah. But at the same time, it's just like he could still say he ain't go out. He like I flashed out. So you can keep that in mind. But Kevin
Holland is one statement win away from being a household. I mean, he's already a name.
Exactly, bro. Like that's what I'm saying.
I'm looking at the way he's finished. That's what I'm saying. I've looked at the way he's finished people, and then the people that he has finished. Like, not many people is finishing motherfuckers like sitting on their ass and swinging. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly. That's just some shit to get up, and he actually knocked Cuz the fuck out, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I think Kevin Holland's gonna be dangerous for this middleweight division. But you know what I'm about to say, bro. Little less talking. I understand that you happy, but come on. We in the first round, and you looking at DC talking about, is that better? Is that better?
Well, okay, entertainment, I understand. That's something that like every man, I feel like eventually learns along the way. Like you could be a talker and all that stuff, but there's things that's gonna just humble you and humble you and humble you and humble you until you shutting the fuck up and you just get into the shit. But look at this shit, bro. Like this is what Bilal reposted this. So Bilal wanted to bring some attention to this. So we're gonna bring some attention to it since Bilal wanted to repost this. He like, so Trailblaze to the top.
They call him a coward.
Gets knocked out and then choked out by Cal Dawkins. And its rule a no contest. Then they rescheduled it, but Bully 170 gets poked in his eye by a coward. Ooh.
But I don't know why the coward shot came in there.
I don't know either. That was so weird. And Leon Edwards, and no rematch happens from that. What's going on, Sean Shelby?
I'm calling for that rematch too, though.
Okay, good. Okay, Sean Shelby, don't worry about it. I got it. Nobody cares.
We do care. No, but see, we do care. We do care.
Nobody wants to see the run back. The only people that want to see the run back are the people who are like fiending for the no contest. We got to figure this out. Kevin Holland was like, hey, nah, we got to run this back. What you call it? He did it at the end of the fight as well. but he was not protesting it. And plus, what I'm saying is like, so you are on the UFC, what you call it right now, the UFC desk, and Kevin Holland is more of a household name right now.
Then who?
So
Bilal.
Is that a false claim?
That's not too much of a reach. I mean, you reach.
No. I'm not reaching at all. I'm just making it very simple. Like, I don't know where the outrage is coming. I really don't. Being on TV doesn't equal to just have a draw like that.
Right.
So Leon Edwards is trying to get a title shot, and him beating you, losing to you, wouldn't do anything for his career. It would do something for your career, but it wouldn't do anything for his career.
I don't think it would do something for his career either, because Leon Edwards is not.
Get the fuck
out of here, obviously,
bro. Look at
if Leon Edwards was that big, he would have had a title shot by now.
No. I'm saying no. Okay, no. What I'm saying is respect wise. That's what I'm talking about. Everybody can say all the shit they want to say about Leon Edwards, but look at his resume. Look at his win streak. What are we talking about? So I'm just saying, like, he's winning his fights, and the people around him are not winning their fights. They're getting their fights off of popularity. Jorge Masvidal got 2 fights off of popularity.
Stop being boring, bro.
So, and that's all you got to say. But that's what. But this is what I'm saying. It's just like he got to take shots and all that and repost it because he feel like, oh man, this guy's he's speaking my language. He's singing my song. But bro, like, I guess maybe if it was a fight that like you finished somebody and in the UFC,
an activity that plays a big part. That plays a big part too.
Activity, yeah.
I mean,
activity
twice this year.
Activity at the desk. You know what I'm saying?
You fought twice this year. I get that, but prior to that, you know what I'm saying? Fighting 2 times a year for what? Why are you only fighting 2 times a year, bro? When you fighting dudes like Cerrone.
No, but it's not.
And going to a 5-round decision with Cerrone. Going to knocking out dudes in the 3rd round at the end of the fight. Sabata. Who is that? Barbarino. Who is that? Luque. Okay, we'll give you Luque, but that was 2017. Luque wasn't the same Luque. I bet you wouldn't run it back with Luque now. I promise you wouldn't run that back with Luque now.
Run that back.
Lost to Uber. So that's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
Luque,
you on a nice little win streak. You on a nice little win streak, but who have you fought? You ain't fought no dogs. Okay, so let's run it back. Hold on. We're gonna run it back real quick. So you fought Pollock, 2015, 5-round decision. You lost to Usman. Okay, that's cool. That's fine. We'll give you Usman.
And after that, what else?
Tumanov.
Train.
Hold on. Tumanov. Who is that? Next. Luque in 2017, not the same Luque now. You would get dog walked by Luque now. Then you fought Barbarina, went to a 3-round decision with him. Who is Barbarina? Next, Sabata.
What?
Who is Sabata?
Bro,
who is Cerrone? Cerrone's washed by now.
No, not at that time.
Bro, 2018. That was the same thing you said about Conor when Conor fought him in 2017, 18. You said Cerrone was washed.
Conor ain't fight him Conor fought him in like 2020. Cerrone fought Justin Gaethje. He fought before that he fought Tony Ferguson, and before that he fought Akinta.
Okay.
And
So I'll give you Cerrone then.
Hernandez, the one that just came through with a KO.
If we're talking 2018, okay.
In 2018, he beat Mike Perry.
I give you Cerrone. I will give you Cerrone for Leon Edwards. I give you 1 dog so far out of his 9-fight win streak. I give you 1 dog.
Okay,
let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Edwards in 2019. Who is that? Is he even still in the UFC? Oh, okay. Rafael Dos Anjos in 2019. On the cusp. I'll give you dog. Okay, so 2. God, so 2 out of 9. 2 out of 9. Then you fought a washed up. I ain't gonna say washed up, but you fought a past his prime Nate Diaz, and you went to 5 rounds with him and almost got knocked out in the 5th round. If Diaz had any energy, he would have finished you. Because it's the truth, bro. It's the truth.
No,
it's the truth. The one dog that you fought recently, you couldn't finish it.
The truth is that he almost got finished in the 5th round, but
right. And if Leon Edwards is such a dog and he deserves such a title shot, you're supposed to eat. This is your food. You agreed with me when we talked about it. This is your food that you played with.
I said he played with his food at that time, but at the same time, it's just like.
So why am I giving him a title shot?
So you're saying all these W's because of the last fight. He almost lost, but he still won the fucking fight.
That's not what I'm saying.
All the fights that he won, this last fight he almost lost, so he don't deserve a title shot. Stop.
No. That's not what I'm saying. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, number one, during your 9-fight win streak, you maybe fought 2 dogs. Okay, that's fine. The rest of these people that you're going to decisions with and going the distance with that you should be finishing. That's why you're not getting a title shot, bro, because you're not finishing Bammers. You're not putting a statement on why you should be getting a title shot. Nate Diaz should have been out in the 2nd round. Done. Why am I going to give it? So if you go to distance with Nate Diaz and almost lose, what the fuck you think Usman going to do when you get in the ring with him? He going to eat you alive, bro. So why not run it back with Bilal, your toughest fight in your 9-fight win streak? Why not run it back with him?
What? Bruh, did you see that first round, bro? That first
round,
I
saw it. Yeah, I saw it.
That first round was an open display for them to. You don't have to. No, please. Don't worry about that.
I sure did. I sure did see that.
Y'all are good.
I sure did see that.
That was.
And we don't know. But see, this is what you got to know about Bilal. Bilal gets better as the fight goes along. Watch him. Bilal gets better as the fight goes along.
I'm not about to even try to talk this fight up, but I think like at the rate that fight was going, like. I think Bilal,
you don't know.
I think that might have been a time that you saw Bilal get finished.
I don't think so.
All right, but
I don't see too many people.
It's a reason why. It's a reason why they didn't even pay attention to redo this fight.
Because Leon probably running scared.
Oh my god!
Hey,
you could say running. You could say running scared, but it's just like somebody's on a 9-fight win streak. And one dude wants to fight him, and it's just like, no, I literally won a title shot. I literally have 9 wins in a row. There's people who's getting title shots who don't have 0 wins in a row.
So let me go ahead and fight Nate Diaz.
People get let me fight Nate Diaz because y'all telling me this is supposed to give me clout. He fought Nate Diaz, and it was a fucking a whole thing. Mm-hmm. You see, I had it was a fucking arena that came there to see Nate Diaz.
Yeah,
but at the same time. He still lost.
Right. I get that. No. I
he won.
Understand that.
And he won again. So he displayed once again that he can win and continue to win. So now it's just like, why are the wins being I feel like the wins
because we're looking at the
popularity.
But no, not that. We're looking at the talent pool, bro. We're looking at the talent pool. If you go into a 5-round fight with Nate Diaz, go the distance with him, and then almost lose it at the end, even though you still won. What do you think Kamaru is going to do to you, bro? If I'm Sean Shelby, I'm saving him from himself. You say you want a title shot till you go in there and get choked the fuck out. And now you back fighting. Now you back fighting at the bottom of the card. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I don't think that's the. I don't think how that.
I just find it ironic how Bilal was his toughest opponent in a while. And granted, Leon Edwards had a good first round. How can you tell that he was going to get finished in 1 round? Exactly, son. It's the same thing.
I'm saying. You said his toughest opponent he had
toughest opponent
in a while. So you're saying that like that fight with Nate Diaz was not tough.
No, he was playing.
God,
he was playing.
I don't know.
So you think that Nate Diaz fight he put 100% of Leon Edwards into?
Yes.
So what the fuck you think Usman gonna do to him if you can't finish Nate Diaz old ass? What the hell you think Usman gonna?
Yeah, because it wasn't like really like him being like gassed for real. It was more so.
You have no finishing power, sir.
It was more so like the finishing.
Get in the weight room, small body. You have no finishing power. You could try to save him all you want.
I ain't nobody trying to save him. I'm just saying like all I'm saying like this is what I'm saying. I don't even know what would happen in that fight. I know Kamaru is a dominant champ, and I believe that he may win that fight. Like if I would put my money on somebody, I would put my money on Kamaru. So what I'm saying is, why is it taking this long for Leon Edwards to get a shot? Because like it's not like Kamaru just would dominate and it wouldn't be fair at all. I don't believe that. I believe that it will still be a fight. It will still be worth it. It's just like, but I think Dana don't know how to market it, so that's why it don't even fucking make sense to him at all. You know what I'm saying? Because like he barely trying to, keep the doors open with Kamaru, and then at the same time, like unless he put it in the right place. If he put it in Miami with Jorge, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay,
or
yeah,
Nigeria, or put it in his backyard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, put it in his backyard. In Nigeria, but at the same time, you think that's happening?
Excuse me.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but at the same time, it's just like I think Nigeria would be a dope move anyway. But I think
for a UFC event, period, right?
Yeah, for a UFC event, but I just don't know how Nigeria would take it. You know what I'm saying? Will accept it. You know what I'm saying? Dana just coming in there, throwing his shit right smack dab in Nigeria.
Hell yeah.
Collecting his bag and rolling the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we might even fucking build something here. Like, no, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, however they do it, I hope they do it diplomatically as possible. If that's a word, I hope that's a word. But I hope they can do it in a respectful.
They need to take care of Nigeria.
Respectful fashion to Nigeria into Africa. You know what I'm saying? Like add value, you know what I'm saying? You could say add jobs all day long, but if you want to add to the traffic, then you know what I'm saying? Like there's other ways that you could
make it worth make it worth Nigeria's time.
Yeah, exactly.
Make it worth their time. You know what I'm saying?
Don't make another hassle for them. You know
what I'm saying? For sure.
Because people gonna go there for those events.
Yeah, they're gonna pull up.
Stands gonna be packed. So but we went in the no cap just to do all this.
Shout out to Thiago. That was
Thiago Santos.
Yeah, that was a good display that he put on. Solid. I mean, the numbers say the fight. The numbers say that it was closer.
It was a safe display.
Yeah, the numbers don't say it was a UD, but actually watching the fight and looking at the shots that Thiago landed as opposed to the shots that Johnny Walker landed, you see why it was a UD.
Yeah, it was just a difference of like big shots. Yeah,
hell yeah, and placement. Them kicks, boy. That's one dude I do not want to get kicked by.
He was eating his body up too.
Yeah, I don't want to get kicked by Thiago.
But Johnny Walker, what happens to Johnny Walker now? Like, he went down one.
He went down one.
Yeah, Thiago Santos, I guess, stayed the same place because everybody above him is getting work done. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Smith just got to finish. Rickett is the only one who ain't getting no finishes. He be getting decisions and stuff like that. Prohaska just got to finish.
Prohaska is the nastiest person in this division. I'm going to say that right now. Not name Young.
Let's see something else. Let's see him with Rickett. That's what I was saying. Like, that shit should have been happening.
Yeah, I would like Rickett. That would be
Rickett and Prohaska. Like, I think Prohaska would bring that beast out of Rickett that everybody's looking for. Because I think that's why everybody love Rickett. It's just like they expect him to just be some just huge dominant force and really start crushing shit and put him up against Prohaska. Let's see how that goes.
Yeah,
like I'm interested.
Those are two forces.
Instead of Prohaska just kind of waiting for a title shot, because that's what it seemed like both him and Rickett are doing. They're just kind of waiting for a title shot right now.
Right.
So it's just like, how about y'all just get it going right there? And
then the winner of that faces Yon.
Just make it easy, exactly.
To share.
No, all right. All right.
Let's go pre-prediction.
I doubt it. That's what I'm saying. I doubt it. But I don't know if Prohaska has a fight coming up. I think he does, maybe. But it was a good fight night. It was a good fight night.
Yeah, for sure.
So look at everybody. Look how calm Hot Take Rod is looking right now. Because like now he was waiting so patiently to get over the no cap recap, just so he could fucking talk his shit. He was looking so peaceful, like he's about to explode, but still trying to be cordial. Bruh, why is this making you so angry?
Okay.
What is the champ?
Now, I'm going to start off by saying this. We we've done multiple episodes on this, but I've made this point multiple times. Obviously, Aljamain doesn't have the respect of his own peers. If you don't have the respect of your own peers in your own division that you're supposed to be the champion, what does it mean? Corey Sandhagen, your boy, Corey Sandhagen has come out and said, we all know that Jan is the champ. Jan is the force of this division. Okay, I'm gonna start there. Now, this is why I'm gonna go with this. Sterling, you pull out of a fight. And of course, we don't have all the details. We don't have specifics. But that's the shitty part about social media is when you put shit on social media, motherfuckers are going to pick it out. That's what we do. That's why we have a podcast. We pick shit apart. So you pull out of a fight with Jan, right, because of a neck injury. Then you post 2 days later sparring pictures. I'm confused. Because if you have a neck injury, I assume that you wouldn't be sparring at all anytime soon. I figured that we wouldn't see those sparring pictures until months down the road when you have healed and you're closer to fighting Peter Yan. But you pull out of a fight and then turn right around and post sparring pictures that put your neck in compromising positions. So my thing is, if you have people in your own division that's saying, pretty much to sum it up, that fighting Peter Yan is a bigger deal than fighting Aljamain Sterling. I understand all the posts. You can post all you want, all the inspiration. Oh, you'll see how the comeback is. I'll make believers out of my daughters. And blah. No, bro. No. Just stop. If you scared, just say you scared, my man. You know what I'm saying? If you want to hold on to that belt a little bit longer, I get it. That's fine, because that's probably the closest you'll ever get to that belt again. So I get it. I understand that, bro. But you're going to have to stop running eventually. You the champ because Peter Yan cheated and did not follow the rules, so you are the champ. Okay, fine. That's what the UFC website says. But you think these guys in your own division are looking at you as the champ? You think Dillashaw is looking at Aljamain like, oh yeah, I'll do the fucking division? Dead. You think Corey Sandhagen? Well, we obviously know that Corey Sandhagen don't think that. You think Rob Font is looking at Aljamain like, oh yeah, that's the top dog? Everybody in this division knows the top dog is Peter Yan.
That's
Aljamain, you just keeping the belt warm and make sure that bitch shiny when it come back over here. Shout out to Russia. Shout out to Russia, man.
Oh my goodness.
Shout out to fucking Russia, bro.
Look at this.
Sorry.
It would be kind of a preparing was.
When
Aljo was on my show.
Let's say this. Shout out to Ariel Hawani. He did his thing. Went independent. Like always. You know what I'm saying. Got up in the business, and then went independent. You know what I'm saying?
Took off with that shit.
And doing, you know what I'm saying? You're an inspiration.
Run that tape,
you know what I'm saying? But you be saying wild shit sometimes too, but we're going to check you.
Hot take Ariel. Welcome to the hot take clan.
He was even implying that he wasn't 100% healthy and clear. Like, did you feel like they maybe rushed into this? And so you said, like, there's a very good chance a neck doesn't fully get up to 100%. He won't get cleared. This is my chance, right?
Yeah, when they announced the fight and that it was going to be in October, I was really surprised and kind of raised my eyebrows a little bit, like, oh, he's going to take a fight that soon. Okay. Again, I didn't really know the guy's situation, so I was like, okay, I guess we'll see if he can do it then. But I do recall him saying over and over again that he wanted to fight in November. And when they said October, I said, oh, well, that's definitely not what he would have preferred. So I kind of knew that. Yeah.
Do you think he should be stripped?
No, not really, man. With the way that it went, like I think that would be
kept it real.
It depends how long he really has to be out for, like I think
never mind, take that
it
back.
Would be kind of a bad way to strip someone for, one, he got a really flagrant foul on him in his last fight, and that's what got him the belt. But also, man, like the guy is actually injured, like that guy had actual neck surgery. So I don't think that you should strip someone for getting flagrantly fouled or having like a legit injury,
I have,
unless it's going to be a long time.
Thank you. And that's my point. But see, that's my point, bro.
What is a long time?
My thing is, if you're the champ, you have to know your body. And you have the right to say, hey, I want November. If the UFC is telling you we're going to do this in October. You as the champ, because I'm pretty sure all these other champs called their shot. I'm pretty sure Volk, I'm pretty sure Usman, Yan, Ngannou, they going to call their shot when they going to fight. So if you're the champ, you know your body, bro. Why would you ever sign on a dotted line? Just that basically tells me like, hey, okay, I'm going to sign this with the intent of backing out because I know that I'm still hurt. No, still tell them you're still hurt, bro. If they want to strip you, okay, boom, we can dispute that because obviously, like Corey is saying, I get that. You got a really flagrant foul, and that's how you got the belt. And nobody should be penalized for getting, you know what I'm saying, hit like that and then lose their belt. But at the same time, bro, the grape starts to come like, all right, dude, be real with us. Be real with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Let's not.
Where does that disconnect happen? Because, bro, like, it's not.
It happens.
It's not the fact that he feels that things are just not right. It's the doctor. The doctors are saying these things like I don't think it'll be good for you to come back. Can you? But the doctor cleared him. Can you turn it? No, the doctor said this is the amount of time that you should be healed to be able to do this. That you should be able to do that. He went ahead and booked the fight.
Now that's his fault.
You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, okay, so you could say that it's his fault, but at the same time, the doctor is still saying that like, all right, you're good to do all of these things. So now when you get to the UFC doctor, like, no, wait, whoa. Mm-hmm. And he was talking about some other issues, I think some other issues that like contribute to his neck issue and his arm issue. So it's a series of things. Like if somebody's the champ and they say I got a rematch and I want to make sure my body is right before I fight again, what is the fucking problem with that? I don't understand it.
The fact that you already scheduled the rematch and then you backed out.
Rescheduled.
It's not
okay,
like,
but you say no, but this you ain't just hear what I just said about doctors. You can say the doctors that you can say that he knew what was going on with him and he still scheduled to fight, but at the same time, what if he didn't? What if he was like, I'm just ready, and then he's just rolling, grappling, doing all that shit and nothing, not worried about nothing because nothing hurts. Get to the doctor say, hey, this is worse than what you think it is. How is that his issue? The fact that look, even if it was a press move or not, if you're a press move for him to say, I want to schedule the fight at this time just to make it look good on myself. Even if he did that with the intentions of being able to like say, I still want to do this fight. Just give me some time. I'm just in a weird spot right now where I don't know what they're going to do if I say no, I don't want to fight right now. Mm-hmm. Which
so
they are
you're
doing.
Saying, so you're saying that the doctors told him that he's not ready to fight, be in any type of physical activity, rolling around.
No.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that the doctors didn't clear him to be able to compete. So he still has
pictures of you competing.
He's not competing. He's not.
Oh, no,
bro,
we're not doing that.
We're not doing
that.
This is what I'm saying. You can say like training and all that. Yes,
that's competing. Competing.
Yes, he's training. Okay. Pictures don't say that he is. Bruh, he's training. He's training.
Yes,
what I'm saying.
But if you're not physically clear to compete, training is still competing. Just because it's not an official sanctioned fight doesn't mean it's not competition. You're still putting yourself in a position to make that neck worse.
Okay, in the time frame of October to November when he said he wanted to. Mm-hmm. So that time frame of October to November, or whenever we found out that he couldn't fight, that within that month of him actually saying when he wanted to fight November, he could have been all that month. That could have been a month of rehab, which he's already doing right now for his neck, and has been all that rehab, all that training, all that mobility adjustments. Like, bro, like he has to pretty much relearn how to, operate. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, if you gotta do all that, give up the belt. Why you sitting on the belt then?
Because at the same time,
you're ready, and then you come back as a number one contender because you never lost your belt.
No.
Okay.
I think that's what the issue is. I think maybe he's just trying to prolong it so he doesn't lose the belt because he is healing at a fast pace. Mm-hmm. So I think it's a series of those things, bro. I think he's trying to finesse some things, and maybe when his book or his movie come out, you know what I'm saying, in the years down the road about what happened, you know what I'm saying, his biopic, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe you know something. But bro, so you
I'm scared, bro. I'm sorry. I'm just not buying it, bro. Like
buying what?
I get that you're hurt. Okay, I do believe that you're hurt. I do believe that you're still feeling remnants of that neck injury. Okay, I do believe that. I'm not calling him a bullshitter on that. I do believe that. But what I don't believe, is how you pull out of a fight saying, "Hey, I'm not ready," and then 3-4 days later, oh yeah, let me post some pictures of me sparring.
What is
so? Are you ready to fight or not?
No, just because he posting pictures of him training does not mean that he is able to compete, bro. That's like competing. People are missing that. Like I don't know. If somebody says that, like, all right, I'm not medically cleared to fight, right, and they still doing shit and training and sweating and stuff in the gym and shit like that, then I wouldn't be like, oh, what are they doing? They're not supposed to be training. They're not supposed to be training. I would assume that they're doing something that is regulated with professionals that is saying, okay, you could do this because this is mobility training. You get a sweat off that. You could do this. You could do that. You could do that. So maybe there's things that he can do. Maybe there's things that he can't do. I don't know that. But when he says out his mouth that a doctor, he's not medically cleared, okay. What else we got to talk about?
How are you not medically cleared to fight, but you're medically cleared to spar?
Because of the time frame of the healing process, bro.
But how are you healing if you're still putting yourself in those same compromising positions as you were with the fight?
Because certain bro, you can heal and still be working your shit out. Like rehab is literally exercising, you know. So that's I think at this point where they say you can hit pads, I think he has to get back to a point of normal function and doing things normally, and for his life is fighting.
And according to those pictures, he was doing more than just hitting pads. It wasn't a fucking pad in sight. If we really want to be honest, it wasn't a fucking pad in sight.
Oh my God.
You were sprawling. You had top control. You had top control in one of those pictures. What are we talking about here?
Exactly. What are we talking about here? I'm saying
top control.
No, you talking about him training and the doctor saying he not cleared. The UFC doctor saying he not cleared. So like, okay, he's not cleared to compete. He is cleared to train. Why is that so hard?
You are reaching right now.
I'm not reaching, bro.
I get it.
I'm just saying, if they saying you're not cleared to compete because of this amount of time after your surgery, then like what next? Oh, we mad at you. Y'all Peter Yan fans be trying so hard to find something to be mad at.
Hold on. Wait. Put these in the I'm about to send it to the jungle right now. Put these in. Pull these up.
I've been telling you to send these things.
No, pull these up. I'm sending it to you right now. Now let's look at these pictures that look like they're putting themselves in a compromising position more than just mobility training. Hold on, don't worry, we're gonna show. Because I don't understand how you can do all of this but you can't fight. Don't get it. Not sure why I should buy that shit, bro. If you hurt, okay, you hurt, and I get that. And say you hurt and say I'm not ready to fight, bro. But don't jump into a fight and then jump out because you say, oh yeah, I'm not ready to fight because I'm hurt. And then you put pictures. Let me see, you're getting punched in the face there. Hold on, it looks like he was trying to go for a gi there. You get front kick there. Got you. Oh, you get rocked in your fucking jaw right there. That looks like a compromising neck position to me. Okay, looks like a little more than mobility training. We have no headgear on. You know what I'm saying? No protective. Oh yeah, what is that? What is that? Ouch! That looks like that's rough on the neck right there. Okay.
Hold on.
Bro, you could do this, but you can't fight. How?
That's what.
How?
Why is that? Why is that so hard to understand?
If you need longer to prepare, then say that.
No,
but let's not blame this injury.
If it's a medical, bro, then it's medical.
Yeah, but this doesn't say it's medical. Where's his head, brother? Where's his head?
I got you.
Where's his head? Fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out of here, dude. Fuck out of here, bro. You got top
putting that work in.
You got top control right there. What are you talking about?
Putting that work in. So which one? This? Like what the comments saying? Look, comments. They disrespectful as hell.
Well, because everybody's calling him on his bullshit. Nobody's being disrespectful.
Disrespect. Look, with a trip, going for a trip. Bruh, when do you at what point do you say like, all right, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever the outcome is going to be, but you can say whatever you want to say. This man just had neck surgery.
Yikes.
So
yikes.
What? Which one is that? Can you see it right now on the screen?
Hold on, I'll send it to you.
Look at the screen, bro. Is it on the screen? Am I sharing anything right now?
Oh, of course we're gonna show the least compromising pictures that
I'm just saying, like this is all. Look, him getting hit this job. You said
that looks like it's compromising to the neck right there. I'm sure the doctor wouldn't clear some shit like that. So hey, the doctor tells me, hey, I can't fight. I cannot fight because shit like this is what goes down in a fight. So I can't do this in a sanctioned fight to lose my belt, but I can still do this in training. In sparring.
Y'all got hands too. Y'all got fucking hands too.
So that leads to my point, bro. It all leads to my point of why I'm not buying it, bro. I feel like he's just trying to ride this momentum as champ. You know what I'm saying? He lucked up because Jan chose to do some dumb shit. And now he's holding on to his belt because he knows, bro. And even if we're not talking about Jan, bro, you still got TJ Dillashaw, you still got Sandhagen, you still got Font. I ain't gonna say Aldo. I gotta see Aldo fight again. He looking a little different, but he's still old as shit. You got Velishvili, and then we ain't gonna talk about 7 down because Cody Garbrandt and the rest of them niggas is but come on, bro.
I know them.
Come on, bro. But and then you got.
I know those motherfuckers in that cage. I know the ones that was watching Yanez and Aljamain go at it. I know they was like, ooh.
But see, my thing is that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, we got guys that's in the division that do this. That's saying Peter Yan's still the cream of the crop, bro. We already know who the best bantamweight in that division is, bro.
Peter Yan is good.
Cream of the crop.
Peter Yan is good.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, just come on, lose your belt, bro, and do your thing. Shout out to Russia, man, because I'm not understanding it. I don't fucking get it. I'm hurt, but I can get fucking put in gi and fucking face ties and shit, bro. I can get punched in the face in training, but I can't go when my belt is on the line and do the same shit that I'm doing in these fucking pictures.
Yes.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yes.
I understand.
Only because a doctor said so.
No, but if a doctor didn't clear him to fight in a UFC title fight, a doctor's not going to clear him to spar.
Okay,
that doesn't make sense. And that is more than mobility training.
The UFC, see, you keep harping on one part of the thing. What I'm saying is, like, there's a series of things that happened with him between his fight camp that even going on right now, that's making it to the point where the doctors in the UFC are saying no. The doctors in the UFC are saying no, you cannot fight at this time. And I believe that, like, I think he had a part in the agreement as well. He was just like, do you think you could fight? Do you think? And then he's talking about, like, the issues that he has with his arm. So if he feel like this fight is not happening because Aljamain does not feel that he's 100%. What else? What you want to do? What else you want to argue about?
But we've already established the fact that no UFC fighter is 100% going into these fights.
Okay, but
okay, that's fine. If you're not 100%, why are you posting pictures of you doing shit that's not going to get you back to 100%?
How do you know that? You're not a doctor to say that,
bro.
That's what I'm saying. We gotta know.
I don't need to be a doctor to know, but I don't need to be a doctor to know if I have a neck issue that getting put in a fucking guillotine is not going to help me right now.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, if the doctor is saying you're clear to do these things, and one doctor is saying like all you need is this amount of time for this to do this. I'm not saying don't train. I'm just saying you need this amount of time for this to do this. If that's what the doctor is saying, then that's what it is. I'm just saying it's a series of things that is going on. Like a body is not like a Ford that you can just change the part out and then put it back in. Like
Ford's a trash, by the way.
We're literally, I don't have a Ford either. we're literally dealing with the spine, bro. Come on, bro.
So if we're dealing with the spine, it just doesn't make sense to me how a doctor would say, you're not clear and you're not 100% healthy to fight.
It don't make sense to me either.
No, listen. Okay, so if it don't make fucking sense to you, who's lying? Somebody's lying here.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm not a doctor. That's what I'm saying. And I've seen situations in different circumstances where somebody said that. You hear that beeping noise?
That may or may not be my G-Shock. Let's just move.
Oh, okay. Well, I've seen such certain situations where somebody was clear, they felt good to be able to go and continue, but all it took was for the doctor to actually say no. That's all it takes, bro. Is the doctor to say no.
Do we know that the doctor said no for sure?
You are not medically cleared anymore.
We know that. We know that the doctor said no for sure.
That's what Aljo said.
Oh, I'm supposed to take his fucking word for it.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Why would I?
Because you took Peter Yan's word for it when he pushed the fight back the first time.
No, I didn't. I've never talked about Peter Yan. You brought up Peter Yan pushing back. I never said nothing.
Yeah, I know you ain't say nothing about it. Exactly. It wasn't a problem. It wasn't a problem. Because it wasn't a problem.
Because he ended up fighting him.
Yeah. He ended up fighting him after ducking him.
Ducking? Oh God, bro.
Peter Yan was ducking Aljamain first.
Show me that. Show me Peter Yan ducking Aljamain.
No, please. You don't see it. They do it in the most professional ways. They just push the fight back once they find out who they fight in. And
so Aljamain ducking Yan then.
No, once he saw how Corey Sandhagen got finished, that's when the date got pushed the fuck back.
I know you don't believe
He finished Corey Sandhagen in the first round.
Yeah, I know. Submission. I get that. You think Peter Yan's scared of that?
I don't know. You don't gotta be scared.
You're tripping, bro. You're tripping.
You don't gotta be scared, but he's facing Corey Sandhagen, so I know he feel like he probably got a better shot.
Nah, I mean, you're just giving Aljamain too much credit, bro.
I don't think so.
Until you show up, bro.
What do you mean until he shows up? He choked the dude we talking about out in first round.
I'm talking about Peter. I'm talking about Aljamain, bro.
Aljamain,
if you hurt, and the doctors are saying that you cannot compete, right? That's what you're saying. The doctors are telling you.
Who said hurt? I ain't say hurt. I didn't say hurt.
You're saying that the doctors say that he is not 100% healthy and he cannot compete.
That's not what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
I'm saying you got to take the factors out. If this man is still, this is all we have to work with. He's saying that the doctor said that he's not clear. Okay, doctor said he's not clear. There's a certain time limit that he has to wait. Okay, if he's saying there's a certain time limit that he has to wait and he's still fucking training, and taking pictures of himself training, obviously the doctors have cleared him to train and do all these things, but it's something that we don't know where he can't compete. Or if it's not even he can't compete, it's he's not ready to compete.
Then say that. And that's my thing.
That's if what you're not said.
No, bro,
that's what he said.
It on the doctors. He said it on the doctors.
He said it out his mouth. He's not 100%. He's not ready to compete. He said that he was going to be ready. He said that he was going to be ready to compete in November.
So why'd you sign the contract? Just to back out?
What you mean he signed the contract? No, because
signed that contract.
What he was saying in that interview was he signed a contract and pretty much saw what was going to happen.
Who said that?
Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, when you sign a fight, you sign in a fight like months out, pretty much. So, you know, he neck surgery, boom, boom, back. Once he started feeling better, whatever, that's when he signed the fight. And then that's when, as time got closer, he was like, all right, we're going to see how we feel around this time. And he saw how he felt around this time and fight got canceled.
But Sandhagen just said that he wanted the fight to be in November. So he knew he wasn't going to be ready in October.
That's what he said.
So why would you sign the fight for
because
October?
It was a Hail Mary. It was like hey, all right, I wanted November, but I want this fight anyway. So we're going to see where my neck is at by that time frame.
But you're going to get the fight anyway. That's what I'm saying, bro. If you had your mind set on a date or a time in November.
Do you see how fast they put that interim matchup, bro? Stop.
No, listen, they didn't put that interim matchup until he backed out.
Yes, the first time.
But had you originally signed the date in November, like you said, like Aljamain said, I will be ready in November. So had you signed the contract for the date that you said you would be ready, then we wouldn't be worried about no interim match.
Yeah,
but you chose to sign in October when you knew you wouldn't be ready.
Why are you acting like Aljamain is the first fighter to ever pull out of a fight?
I'm not. We're talking about Aljamain though.
Yeah. So it's just like he's not. He's like, all right, based on how you won your belt, you are not allowed to pull out of your fight. Peter Yan is allowed to pull out of his fight when he was the champion. He was able to do that and not have an inner belt be put underneath him.
When did I say he was not allowed to pull out of a fight? What I said was, why would you sign in October when you knew you would be ready in November?
Because it was a let's see where we are at that point type of thing. That's what he was saying.
You wouldn't be ready.
Bruh, if I'm feeling good, feeling great, and I know I had surgery, my doctor saying you clear to hit pads, everything is going accordingly. Wow, you're healing fast, going to the doctors and everything, and they saying, all right, okay, you good. I'm signing. You know what I'm saying? And they say, but you got the UFC doctors that may say, all right, well, we'll see about at this point. We'll see at this point where your neck is. So if you want to sign, you can sign whatever, boom, boom, back. He signed, get to the this certain point in time, and they say, no, it's not right. It's not good. And he's agreeing with them. He's saying, okay. Push the fight back like I thought.
That's not what you just said 5 minutes ago. You just said that the doctors didn't have nothing to do with it. It was Aljamain that said he wasn't ready.
Well, bro, like
so my thing is the doctors you had already known that you would not be ready in October. You had already known that.
Okay, yes.
Regardless of what the doctor said, that you're healing fast. And
I didn't say that he didn't, bruh. When I say he didn't know that he would be ready in October, I'm just saying, like, bruh, nobody knows when they're gonna be healthy. He probably thought that he was healthy right then and there. But what I'm saying is all these things are possibilities.
No,
like all the things that I said that he said are things that he said. So I'm not trying to, like, that's why I feel like I should just play the video. But at the same time, it's just like it's just him talking about what the doctor said and him not
right. But nobody knows your body better than you.
Him not being 100% ready for the fight. Yeah.
And my thing is,
he's not ready.
But you knew you weren't ready when you signed the contract. It's not like you signed the contract and then decided, oh, hey, I'm not ready. Yeah, you knew before you signed on the dotted line. When you signed the contract,
you could be like, I'm not ready, but I know I'm gonna get ready. If this bag is right here, all right. You can say that
because that bag was guaranteed in November, just like it was in October. You're the champion, bro.
He didn't have championship fight, bro. When he got the date, he didn't get no other options of dates. When he made a selection of a date that he wanted, that date wasn't the date that he could get.
How do we know that?
Because that's what he was saying.
Right. So if you don't have that date and as that champion, I'm telling you, hey, you want me to fight in October? I'm not ready in October. I'm not going to be ready in October.
Yeah, that's you saying that based on the things that you think that you know about the situation.
No, so I'm talking about if I'm Aljamain and I'm walking in there.
I'm saying if I feel good, but I know that it might be some small little tweaks that sure they might be gone in a month.
Nah, I'm going to sign that.
I'm going to sign.
But why would you sign when you already said that you would be ready in November, regardless of whether you feel good or not?
Yeah,
you had already said I will be ready in November.
Okay, because he said he'll be ready in November. Oh no, well we only got October. So he said, all right, let's see where I can be. Exactly. So that's why he fucking signed that shit.
You don't sign that shit though.
Oh, yes, you
fucking look, bro. You're the champ. They're not going to strip you of your belt if you're not medically ready.
If you're the champ and you got the possibility of being able to get that fight and be fine, feeling good throughout the fight, then bro, like, why not? Why not do it a month early, especially
because I'm not ready anyway. Because I'm not ready.
Okay,
because
no,
I said I would
nobody's, bro. Like, how many fighters do you think sign a fight and are actually legitimately ready to fight? No, it don't work like that, bro.
But my thing is, why would you sign it a month before you had already originally come out and said you would be ready? You said you would be ready in November. Why sign anything that says October? Whether the UFC, so basically you're trying to say
because he can.
The UFC forced him to sign in October.
All right,
is what you're saying?
No,
is that what you're saying?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, anything that made him sign this thing, made him sign this thing. But at the same time, I can see if I feel good right now and they put the paper in front of me right now, I'm saying, like, shit, in a month, I'm going to be great. And I'm going to sign it. So that's why I see what I understand. And the thing about it is like, he like, all right, if necessary, if absolutely necessary, we need to call the fight off. I'm the champ. I could do that. What they going to do? Make an interim belt under me?
Yes.
Of two guys, one guy that I beat, two guys that I beat. That's what you're saying though. So it's just like you could try to act like he's the real champ, and that's what people look at him as. Look at him as. No, what is it? Who's the bantamweight champion?
I mean, obviously Aljamain is, but that doesn't mean that like, he's not running, he's not ducking, bro. You're gonna lose your belt when you run that shit back. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about, bro. You're gonna lose that belt to Peter Yan when you run that shit back, and you know that shit deep in your heart. That's why you keep pushing the fight back. It's not because you're not healthy, because if you weren't healthy, you wouldn't be fucking sparring and getting punched in the face and getting put in headlocks and shit. If you were not healthy, you would be sitting your ass at home or doing some rehab to fix your neck, not fucking sparring back and forth. If you need more time to get ready and prepare and game plan for this man, then say that, bro. But fuck this injury, blaming this injury bullshit. Fuck all that, bro. Fuck all that. You're putting that shit on the injury, bro, when you need more time to game plan against him. It's simple.
Hey, no. Bruh. After somebody just had neck surgery, you gonna say he just need more time to game plan against some corn stop?
Yeah, because if you just had neck surgery, why you in here sparring?
Because he's training. Because he's cleared to train.
But how are you cleared to train and not cleared to fight, bro? There's got to be levels. There's got to be levels to that.
It has to be, and we're not.
If you're cleared to train, that's fine. You can hit pads. You can kick shit. You can punch shit. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you're not going to be clear to train with situations that are going to put your
creeping into a doctor's realm. That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm not, bro. I'm creeping into fucking common sense. Common sense tells me. I don't need to be a doctor. Common sense tells me that, hey, if I just had neck surgery, right, and a doctor tells me, hey, you're not cleared to do 100% activity that's going to put your neck in a more compromising position before it's ready.
Who said that? Who said that though? Nobody.
I'm not saying anybody said that, but what I'm saying is, what logical doctor would tell you, hey, it's not okay to go in here in this ring in this sanctioned fight where your belt is on the line and do the same shit that you're doing in training? That doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense for a doctor to say, yes, you can get put in a guillotine or a headlock in training, but no, you're not. It's not clear to do it in a real fight. What?
A training setting and a competitive setting, there are two different things.
But they're no. Yes, and no though. Yes and no, though.
No,
you're not gonna train. You're not gonna train yourself if your neck is not ready, bro. You're not gonna put yourself in a compromising position.
When you're training at this level, you can say putting in a compromising position, but he knows what a compromising position is. They know how light or heavy they're going in the sparring session.
Oh, so let's run them pictures back because them shits look pretty tight.
You can say
them shits look pretty tight. You just said your man hits hard as fuck. I'm pretty sure they're not chilling.
No, I said
because that's how you get hurt.
Yanez got hands.
That's when you get hurt.
So somebody having hands does not mean that they're going 100% training with somebody who look like right here he got headgear on. So it look like he started with headgear.
Yeah, he don't have headgear there, and it looked like his neck is right on the jaw. I'm pretty sure that doesn't do anything good for your spine. Sure, that's not a good one. Yeah, look at this one. Look at the headlock. Oh, I'm pretty sure that's not solid for the spine.
So that just makes me think that the doctors just inside of all of this, they just want to make sure that the timeline is completed. So the actual time and amount of time, the hours, is actually passed, for his neck to heal, bro. Like that's the only thing that makes sense. Like if you allowed to train and do all that extra shit, it sounds like they just need to go to they have some type of rated system or some type of something that says he has to wait 12 months or he has to wait 6 months. So for him to be able to train, it's him getting back to normal body functions. And bro, like him being a fighter, bro, like he gonna be putting pressure on that.
Could this one have tweaked his neck? Yikes. That looks like it's in there a little bit.
Could what have tweaked? No, bro. No.
I'm sick. I cannot have this conversation with you because you're finding excuses for that man.
No, because the thing about it is like it's not excuses. It's like he the thing about what Aljamain does is he jump in front of everything, so you can't like talk that shit. It's just like he say exactly what it is. And to me, what he was sounding like he was sounding like, honestly, it was a little bit of him and the doctors that agreed on it that said like, no, I'm not ready to fight at this time. I think what he did was he got the doctors to say, like things is all right. They're not 100%. Because you can say inside, like the game plan wasn't 100%. He didn't have his game plan right. So he went to the doctors like, yeah, this is kind of tweaking, all right. Like you can say all those things. But to me, like if you just got neck surgery, it's just like, that's the best excuse so far.
If you just got neck surgery, you're not signing on a dotted line if you're not ready.
Not necessarily. Like you saying if you're not ready. They're saying like, because he's already said he was giving the progress updates as all this was happening.
Right.
So then he's talking about how like, I can hit past this day. Now I'm on to full grappling, full contact. Mm-hmm. Like those things, like he kept people up to date with all of that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm trying to figure out like, why is it like somebody just trying to duck somebody? Like he's the champ. So if he want to push the fight off because
why am I supposed to take his word for it though? I don't care what you're posting, bro.
Why do you have to take his word for it? You don't have to take his word for it.
Right. I don't. You're scared.
But those be the people that get lost in the frenzies and losing their mind when it literally be somebody like, I literally had neck surgery and all I literally had to do was wait a certain amount of time to be able to fight. And then we going through all this frenzy, losing our minds. Like I ain't losing my mind because I'm cool about it because I know Peter Yan is super aggressive about this situation.
Mm-hmm.
Which might make him lose this fight against Sandhagen.
It could.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just which essentially would make Aljamain keep the belt, and he'll run it back with he'll run it.
Yeah, he'll run it back with Sandhagen probably.
Well, if the Pinky Promise is still activated for Sandhagen, then he might get that immediate run back. But
but what I'm saying is if Sandhagen wins the interim belt, then obviously that's history. You win an interim belt. The next
if
fight
he wins the interim belt, the smartest thing for him to do if Aljamain is not ready is just run it back with Dillashaw.
Or that, but Aljamain's got to be ready by time, man. You got to think that'll be at least 6 to 8 months out from now.
You know
why? You're the interim champ. You beat the number one contender.
He's the interim champ, but lost to get there, bro. You got to understand these guys.
Oh my God,
TJ Dillashaw.
How long ago?
You got to understand.
Did Sandhagen lose?
TJ Dillashaw. You got to understand. You got to understand. I don't know what do they want to come out of this fight besides all the, like, you could say all the casuals don't know what's going on, but what I see is Pedion, who just lost their fight, and Corey Sandhagen, who just lost his fight, and they're about to fight for a belt. For what? For TJ Dillashaw to say, hey, I wanted to crack at one of those belts, but I already beat you, you know? So I don't know. I think it's some weird stuff going on. I think they're just trying to act like stuff didn't happen. Like Aljamain finished Corey Sandhagen, TJ Dillashaw got Corey Sandhagen out the way, and Pedion just lost his fight via disqualification, cheating, and now fight for the title. And you got Rob Font over there looking like, what the fuck?
That's not my concern. My concern right now is
go ahead.
Aljamain is ducking. You ducking, bro. Simple as that, dude. You're ducking. Now, like I already said before, if you run it back,
ducking?
Why are we trying to? It's not a tit for tat thing we're talking about right now. Okay, yeah. Peter Yan was ducking the first time. Boom.
Okay,
done. So now that we got that established, we're moving on now. No, Aljamain, because we're talking about now. We're not talking about the
past.
The
point that I'm making is anytime that somebody pushes a fight back doesn't necessarily mean that they're ducking.
And I agree with that.
Somebody, even me, bro, like, come on, like, bro, you got to understand, like, ain't nobody just riding for somebody for no reason. If I believe that somebody was ducking, or no, immediately when a fight gets pushed back, my ducking alarm just start going off. Immediately. That's when I look into it a little bit more. Like, to me, like, at first I thought Volkanovski was ducking Ortega. But remember, he had COVID and all that other stuff going on. Like, so that's when that went out the window fast.
Right.
But then, you know, you got this situation with Aljamain, like right after his fight, he got neck surgery. So it's just like, he got the belt now. So now it's just like, all right, I've been fighting my ass off to get to this point. Now I got to do this. Like, this is actually too late to get it done, but like, now or never, you know what I mean? So it's just like, imagine fighting to get to where you need to get, fighting these fights, and you like, damn, I gotta get neck surgery, and they're like, hey, you want to book a fight? You're like, damn, sign it. Hey, gotta get neck surgery. You want to book a fight? Damn, sign it. Now I'm the champ. I got a little bit of time to be able to get my shit together where I gotta compete at the highest level, and y'all talking about me ducking? No, I need to get my shit right. I'm the champ now. Like, I need to upgrade my shit.
Then why sign in October as opposed to November?
Because when you think that you ready, bro, when he thought that he ready, and that time got closer, that's when he realized he wasn't ready. That's it. That's simple.
Regardless of whether you think you're ready or not, he had already come out and said, I will be ready in November. A smart fighter, a champion fighter, regardless of how you feel in September, regardless of how you feel at the beginning of September or at the end of August, I'm sticking true to what I said. I'm fighting in November. I'm not going to say, why doesn't it work like that?
Because fights get pushed back and moved back all the time, bro.
Okay, but that doesn't
cancel, reschedule.
But that doesn't answer my question as to why you would schedule it in October, regardless of if you felt ready. You had said I would be ready
because that's
in
1
November.
month before November.
No, then that's your fault, bro. That's your fault.
Okay, that's okay. That's all right. You can say it's his fault for scheduling it at the wrong time, but like from a business standpoint, if he wanted to be able to, if he would have told them all the way back then that that he wouldn't be able to fight, then they would have been did this interim shit and all this shit would be happening right now while he's still trying to heal. You know what I'm saying? So now he's in a better spot. And while he's able to heal probably these last few weeks, last couple weeks, and maybe he'll probably, hopefully, I thought he was going to book something in December. Like, it's almost like they didn't even try to get him right. You know what I'm saying? They were just
because he said 2022. He said he wouldn't be ready till 2022.
No, I didn't know. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know 2022.
He said, "I'll see you in 2022." I know one of them posts.
But that's how it looks right now. Like, it's like if he's about to fight, if Pedion and Sandhagen's about to fight, who is he going to fight after that? How long what type of war you think that's about to be? That's about to go crazy.
See, my thing is like, bro, like you knew, whether you felt good or not. You had already said, "I'm not fighting till November," and nobody would have slighted you because you just had neck surgery. We know how
you are now, though.
Because I'm slighting you because you're bullshitting. Because you want to fucking jump into a fight and then jump out and then jump in it. No, bro.
I think it was a good business move.
That was a stupid business move, bro.
That was a good business move.
All you had to do was stick to your guns. I said I would be ready in November.
Don't go like that.
And I would be ready in November.
When they say no, you can't have this date, it's probably because they have something else in mind for that date, or something's already in place for that date.
There's 4 Saturdays in November.
Or it doesn't fiscally work out. So that's why there are so many different factors that I can't even try to imagine inside of the UFC is why they would say, no, you can't do it at this time. So, like, I'm not tripping about, them not giving him a different date. I'm just tripping that you think that he could just get dates like that. Like, it's just,
why not? You're the champ.
It don't work like that.
I understand you don't get free dates, but you let the company know I will be ready at this date.
He did, and the company said,
then you don't sign. But we
got October. I'm
not ready. I'm not ready.
But Aljamain, clearly being a company man, is going to say, okay, all right, how do I feel right now? You know what? Shit, I know I'll be good by this time. And he projected it so. He projected that. You
projected wrong, bro. You should have stuck to your guns.
And sometimes that's what happens. And he could have stuck to his guns. He could have stuck to his guns, and this would have played out completely different. How you think this would have played out if he would have stuck to his guns and said,
I don't think he would have got stripped.
He's not stripped.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think had he stuck with November, he would have.
I think it will be sooner for him to be stripped. I think they will have more. The only thing that everybody's waiting for is a date and a time frame and a timeline for them to be like, okay, is that long enough? That's not long enough. No, is that long enough? That's all they waiting for right now.
Excuse me.
So
and you just had neck surgery, bro. We know this.
So imagine if he got that information from the doctors. Right when he got neck surgery.
Nobody's gonna slight you, bro, because you
yes, they will, bro. They're putting a whole interim. He canceled the fight the first time, and they put
because you, as the champion, chose to sign a date and then back out and say, "I'm not ready."
So you think if he would have said, "I'm not ready" at that time when they slid that paper in front of him, do you think that they wouldn't have put an interim champ up? They would have had an interim fight after that?
I don't think
so. Bro.
I don't think so, bro.
Because, bro, they immediately put one up after that.
I felt like they would have gave him to the end of the year had he been honest with them and himself, bro. They would have gave him till December. If you're not ready to fight by January, then we bust in the interim. But the fact that you told the company, hey, I'm ready, and then came back and told the company, oh, wait, I'm not ready. Now it's like, all right, bro, we got to keep this fucking show rolling. We already got the money with this title fight scheduled with you. We've already been promoting the shit. We've already been promoting the shit, and now you fucking backed out. We're losing revenue now. Now we have to scramble and make an interim title as opposed to you going back and telling them, hey, I'm not gonna be ready till like January. Cool. Now we're not putting all the money into this promo, and we're not fucking spending all this money and making all this money because people are expecting you to fight in October. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's why it was a fucked up decision. That's why I think had he came in there and said, hey, I won't be ready till like January. All right, cool. Now we're not putting promotions in this. Now we're not bringing in money just to have to cancel. You think they not lose? You think they haven't lost money off of this cancellation? That's why they came up with the interim title because they lost. They're losing money from promotion. They're losing money. Oh, cool. That title fight's canceled. Bam, ticket sales down.
Yeah, I think Aljamain. I think Aljamain was the reason why. I think this fight used to be a pay-per-view fight, but now it's just the ESPN Plus special.
Oh, they didn't even keep it as a pay-per-view. That interim.
No, I think October 30th. You know, like
it's a 267. It's a UFC 267. That's a pay-per-view because it's another title fight on that.
I don't think they're going to make it a pay-per-view.
I think so, bro. It's another title fight on that.
That's what I thought that as well, but they keep saying stuff like we have a ESPN Plus special presentation in store for UFC 267.
Yeah, 267 is in
live
Abu Dhabi #1.
ESPN Plus. I don't know. I'm not seeing too many things saying nothing about pay-per-view. You know, so
yeah, you got Jan. You got Jan. You got Islam, Dan Hooker. You got Volkov. Shemaev is returning. Ankalaev is fighting. So this might still be a pay-per-view, bro, because fight nights don't have championship fights.
Yeah, but
we're not championship fights.
It's not a fight night. It's a UFC 267.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I think it's a pay-per-view still.
We'll
see. That's another reason why interim title was created, because the fact that Aljo chose to sign the contract, cool. Now we could blow it up as this big thing in Abu Dhabi, 2 title fights on that night, blah blah blah. Aljamain comes back after the fact. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not ready. I was like, fuck. Now we gotta scramble to keep the fucking show alive. You know what I'm saying? Now we gotta fucking do all this shit because he told us he was gonna be ready.
It didn't. It
was back out and say he's not ready now.
It was one of those things where they felt like they was ready for this, bro. Like UFC was ready for this. This wasn't no shocker to the UFC, bro.
I feel like it was, bro. I feel like that's why the title fight came along.
UFC. I think the UFC is they have their ear to the ground. They got their ear to the media when it comes to Aljamain doing those. When Aljamain did his first interview, I think it was about a month ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, whatever. It was months ago. He did an interview with Ariel, and he didn't seem like he was sure about fighting in October. So that seemed, that conversation was weird. I didn't see any action from the UFC after that conversation, but once he pulled out of the fight, they was quickly, it wasn't a scramble, bro. It wasn't no scramble, bro. They placed these parts right in place as they knew, as they saw.
They probably had a backup plan. Yeah, they probably did have a backup
plan. Which is their business. That's what you're supposed to do.
But that backup plan is not going to make as much money as Jan versus Sterling 2.
I don't know.
That interim build is not. It's not going to make, because the hype that was built up around the way the first fight ended, you already could tell, bro, that this Jan Sandhagen fight is not generating as much revenue as that Aljo Jan 2 fight would.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it will bring in as much, but I
mean, they still gonna make their money. So
they're gonna. I feel like they're gonna handle their business regardless. I think it's gonna still come out a W for the UFC after this, because people, they love Corey Sandhagen too, So
because if that was the case, they would have put in that interim belt when he immediately had neck surgery. If that was the case,
I don't think so.
They would have already had okay, cool. Aljo gonna be out for a while.
They wanted to see it play out with the Dillashaw and Sandhagen, and that's when that played out. Probably, if Sandhagen would have put on a great show, then that would have made so much more different conversations about the rematch between Jan and Aljo happening. That would have changed a lot of conversations, especially with Aljo doing neck surgery. Maybe that fight would have happened earlier if he would have finished Dillashaw, but it didn't. So they just found a way to just sneak it in there. I don't know.
They had to save the show.
Save the show. All right, call it what you want. I don't think there's no save the show shit.
They had to save the show, bro. What was the money-making fight? What was the most hyped fight on this card? Aljo and Jan 2.
Yeah, it was super hyped, but at the same time, you had another title shot. You got the Texas.
But the most hyped fight on this card was that running it.
I don't think the UFC is really losing sleep about that, bro. I don't think
you
so.
Never know, bro.
I wouldn't believe so. As fast as they put that interim fight in there, ready to go. Yeah, bro.
They had to.
And plus that card is loaded anyway. I don't want to hear
that card is money. Loaded, bro. But
Aljamain made a change, but at the same time, like you made a change to it, but at the same time, they got a lot of people on this card, bro.
Right.
That card is
money,
serious.
But the draw of this entire card was Aljo Yantu.
And I think Aljo pulled out like far enough out, bro, for them to really figure out what they're gonna do.
When so he pulled out 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, I think it was like 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, so 2 weeks ago, October 30th, like pretty much in the beginning of October, a month in advance. I think that's a pretty good notice. You know what else I think is going on too? I think Izzy is like starting to become that bully that he always hated. This is a side note.
What do you call people? Clout trouts?
Clout trouts. Well, people be clout trouts. Nah, they be clout trouts. But I see him really like pushing on this John Jones situation, and it's almost like,
oh yeah,
like you would push. There's a lot of situations going on in the world, but this situation, you choosing to push on it.
What the fuck is Dana talking about?
Because like if it was somebody that like you supported and you rocked with, then probably wouldn't hear about what you got to say.
Is anybody shocked?
But John Jones is going through what he's going through, and it's just like we don't even know all the things that that's actually going on. We just know about what the hearsay. And then when he posts pictures with his wife and then all these memes and stuff like that, like, of course this man trying to act like ain't shit happened. Of course he's trying to get back to normal. Because like I don't know what happened. But it's just like if he put his hands on his wife, that's fucked up. And I feel like dudes that put their hands on their wife
are bitches. Yeah, I said it. If we lose some supporters, good. We don't want you here no way. We don't want you here no way.
Probably
a bitch. You probably are a bitch. Yeah, we don't do that. You don't put your hands on a woman, wife or not.
But at the same time, it's just like, if you ever been around women or been in a relationship with like a woman that is angry, because sometimes they get angry and it starts to get physical, as a man, you need to remove yourself from the situation. Yeah, they might be throwing things at you, smacking you hard as fuck in the back of your head, rocking your shit, like, but they're hitting you in the back because they're trying to leave. You know what I'm saying? Just, it's always easier said than done, but like, we can't keep harming our women.
Yeah. Point blank period. It's easier to walk away. You know what I'm saying? That's that pride. If you feel like you need to
stand there and
a woman because she hit you, that's that pride, bro. You're a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
So
keep it pushing. Keep it pushing.
But it's just like at the same time, like people be having all that shit going on with them. Yeah. And a lot of times it's like they wasn't taught to be like to talk. Right. Talk these things out and shit. So that's why I'm gonna get back to it every time. It's like therapy. I recommend therapy to everyone. It's the human superpower, huh?
I said that shit saves lives.
Yeah, you unlock yourself. And I just want to see John Jones back on a good foot. Like I see, it look like he trying, but like anytime you do something fucked up and try to come back and like do a whole bunch of good stuff, it's always gonna be tainted. But just keep being great, keep being you. People gonna talk regardless.
Stay out of Vegas, brother.
I ain't gonna say stay out of Vegas because that's a cop out. That's a cop out. Stay out of Vegas is a cop out because it's just like Vegas is a place. It's the things inside of Vegas that you choose to indulge with. It's not the soil of Vegas. It's not the signs. It's the fact that when you go there, you choose to, indulge in these certain things that put you in the spaces, the negative spaces. So it's just like, we know what we're supposed to be doing. It's just about the execution. It's just like, and I can imagine if he'd been training, he probably was like, one drink, just one drink. Maybe I'll have something. I'll have a couple. Hey, it's Conor McGregor. He wants to take a shot with me. Hey, it's so-and-so. He wants to take a shot with me. It's just that easy where it just goes up. I don't know what dudes have, what chemical makeup it is with dudes, but when dudes link and they like homies, like, and they're like, let's have a beer. That's just so automatic. I don't know what it. Let's have a beer. Let's go have a drink. Once y'all have a drink, anytime y'all have a drink, you're not having one drink.
Yeah, no. Nobody goes to Vegas that has one drink.
Nobody links up with friends and just has one drink.
There's a bottle sitting in somebody's trunk.
Yeah. Real shit.
We getting twisted.
But it's like, I just wanted to point that out about Izzy. It's just like, I don't know what's going on with him. I hope, hopefully, like, because a lot of times people be going through things mentally as well. So it's just like, I hope that he not just trying to fulfill some type of like negative energy or any type of little anything with coming at John Jones in the fashion that he is. It's just like,
he's bored. I just think Izzy's bored.
I could say he bored, but at the same time, the way we do it in America is like, the way we try to do it in America is like when it's black men that's going through things of this fashion, we like to try to find out if it's actually real. We want to make sure we put a foot in the right ass, and you know what I'm saying, like, and because it's like we got for real. It's just like if we don't look out for each other, then it's like
nobody else will.
So it's just like, Izzy, if you decide to come over to the States, that's how things rock over here, bro. When you train in the gym and go to so many places in the world, you'll see that everybody is like, you know what I'm saying, like, everybody is just a person, just a body, like, you know what I'm saying, and you'll see that the culture of the of Western culture here, the white people have influenced the whole world and how they feel about black people. Even in Africa, about how Africans feel about black people. Those things have like all influenced like how people feel about American black men. So hopefully you wouldn't continue to help that narrative, Mr. Adesanya. You know what I'm saying?
Adesanya.
So hopefully you could pull up. We could chit-chat it up one time. You wanted to talk. You wanted to fucking really nail down the Aljamain.
Yeah, that's all I cared about.
And then just to do some justice, on October 9th, this Saturday, we got is it Mackenzie Dern and Rodriguez. It's happening. It's going down on a fight night. And who we got on the card? Charlie Ontiveros. I think that was the one who had that neck thing with Kevin Holland. Kevin Holland came down on his neck. Main card. Phil Halls. Phil Halls is fighting. Looking forward to that.
You're looking at the October 9th card, right?
Yeah, October 9th. Tim Elliott. Want to see that's the flyweight. We see what
Mackenzie Dern.
See what flyweight talking about, because you already know what the top talking about. The top of the flyweight displays some craziness, so we want to see what's going on with what's going on with the bottom, like 5 to 10. Jared Gooden going back at it. Randy Brown.
Like you said.
Jared Gooden. I think
that's what's on that prelim though.
Yeah, it's a few ones. I think it's gonna be some fireworks going on, but Mackenzie Dern is super dominant, and Rodriguez is what was it? Like she don't wither, kind of forward pressure type. So like we're gonna see what's going on with this.
Bro, when I see odds like plus 300 and plus 245, I feel like that's God just like take me. Take it. Put $10 on me. Put $10 on me with 1,000.
Y'all don't understand, like
do that. I will see you in Vegas.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We need to get our little DraftKings promo code because y'all could be getting some W's with us for real.
Getting some W's. We be calling shit for real.
Shout out DraftKings. Hopefully we could do our little
DMs is open.
Do our little weird DraftKings promo like
I want to do a Manscaped
like the
promo.
other podcasts do, huh?
I want to do my Manscaped promo.
Oh yeah, that bro.
Yeah.
Manscaped. On the way, no, like wax candles, like we doing all that. We getting all the promo. We doing everything.
All you insurance agents, holla at us.
Exactly. MMA fighters, if y'all want a shout out, if y'all got fights coming up, hey, lock in with us. Tell us about the fight that's coming up. Shit, we might pull up to a fucking fight one day. A tournament. We got a jiu-jitsu tournament coming up.
Oh, yeah, holla at us.
Exactly. Hit the line.
We'll come through, show some love real quick.
But we pretty much covered everything that we need to get for tonight. We appreciate y'all rocking with us. Oh, and the Cowboys won again, if y'all was wondering that.
I know the gang took a loss, but it's still gang. It's cool. We'll be back at it Thursday. Excuse me?
I'm just saying, like,
Excuse me?
A loss is a loss. Hey,
excuse me?
It's a loss.
Okay. All right. Just worry about winning that weak ass division, y'all then.
No. Oh, it's a weak division.
No. Got the Skins and the Giants in your division. Relax.
And the Eagles. Exactly. Exactly.
Tough.
Like, you know, we just finished them, so like it ain't, you know, we on the top of the division right now, so it ain't, you know, it ain't too much. We still getting it done.
It's the RoundHouse RoundTable. It's been your boy Hot Take Rob, my brother Armani T. As always, y'all be safe, man, and tune in next week. We get back at y'all.
That's why I use the heat as a sword, cause keep the peace is important. They gon' keys for you. Say please. That's one, please. Don't need no one, that's two, please. Don't leave. That's 3, 4. If you do